Thank you, Mr President. My question is to the Minister for Mental Health. Minister, do you still maintain, as you stated in question time on Tuesday 3rd of June 2025, that the cost over the forward estimates of increasing wages for staff specialist psychiatrists by 25% in a single year is around $700 million? If not, what do you now say to be the correct cost over the forward estimates?
Question.
The Honourable Rose Jackson.
Thank you, Mr President. I thank the honourable member for the question. The answer to the question is the advice that I have received from New South Wales Health is that the cost to the New South Wales budget over the forward estimates and the planning years is $790 million. The cost over the forward estimates, and I'm happy to try and get the exact figure by the end of question time, I recall is around $250 million.
Thank you. A supplementary question. The Honourable Susan Carter.
Minister, what provision has been made in the 2025-26 budget to cover any wage rise for staff specialist psychiatrists above the government's offer that may be determined following arbitration by the Industrial Relations Court?
The Honourable Rose Jackson.
Thank you. Thank the member for the question. This is a similar question to the one that was asked by the Leader of the Opposition to the Treasurer in the first question, which is this question of how we have accounted for the fact that there are some unresolved wage disputes within the New South Wales budget. And I simply reiterate the answer that the Treasurer gave, which is those matters are accounted for in the appropriate way in the budget, but the key difference is this. If the opposition are genuinely interested in engaging with how the New South Wales government has done the work to rebuild essential services, we welcome that engagement and we welcome that conversation. But that conversation has to be had in fair terms. And the fair terms are these. What is your policy? That's a fair conversation. That's a fair engagement. We've outlined our policy. We've been clear about what our plan is.
Point of order has been taken. The Honourable Susan Carter.
The point of order, Mr President, is relevance. It was a very specific question which didn't really invite the broad-ranging answer which has been provided.
I did enjoy the quite sophisticated intellectual exercise that got the Minister to that point. Unfortunately, the Honourable Susan Carter is quite right. It wasn't valid, nor is it directly relevant to the question. The Minister has the call.
Well, I mean, as I reiterated at the beginning of my question, this is a similar question to that which was asked to the Treasurer first, and in some ways also to the Transport Minister in relation to the unresolved wage determination in relation to rail workers. It is true that there are some wage negotiations that are currently unresolved. The way that they are being managed is a very sensible, normal budget process being led by the Treasurer and the Finance Minister with engagement from portfolio ministers in relation to psychiatrists, myself, in relation to health workers, Minister Park, etc. That is all clear.
Point of order has been taken. The Honourable Susan Carter.
It's the same point of order. I'm very interested in the process, but the question is what provision has been made?
On this occasion, I don't uphold the point of order. The Minister's being directly relevant. The Minister has the call.
Well, I had completed my answer.
Thank you very much.